Hello Village, was Failed here, and are you ready for this? Because this year I'm giving away PCM13. No, it's not just a random giveaway, it's actually a hard-earned prediction and betting, kinda like that. So, it's gonna be called Tips 10, it's gonna be on all 21 stages. You're gonna have to predict 10 questions on 21 stages. It's gonna be exciting, and I hope you do good because the one with the most questions right in the end wins a free copy of PCM13. So I hope you guys join in this competition. The way you compete is by sending me a private message with your prediction, because if you just put it in the comments, someone will just steal your answer and put it in, pretty much. So I don't want that to happen, so comments will be disabled on this video. So if you have any questions, personal message me or send the tips 10 to me. Okay, on every stage, the registration closes at the stage or at midnight. So for stage 1, it closes at 29th in the morning, like at 0001. So you always have to have your questions one day early for this. Okay, so this one I'm giving you a lot of time to think about and get your predictions in, so you don't miss out on the first stage. Okay, so let's get on with it. Tips 10, stage 1. Who do you think is going to win the Tour de France? This is kind of a, like, you don't know anything about any riders, you don't know what's going to happen, you don't know who's the best form or best shape right now, so who do you think is going to win? This is one I'm going to be looking back at in the end and seeing who got that point right, because I can't see it right now, because we haven't even started the race yet. Okay, but you got to put someone like Contador, Froome, Cadel Evans, Pierre Rolland, Thomas Vauclair, those kind of good riders. Okay, then who do you think is going to win the first stage? First stage is a sprinter stage, and it's going to be interesting. Do you think a guy like Kittel, Greipel, Cavendish, Sagan, Hagen, Dumoulin, guy like that can win? Who knows? You have to go and check out yourself. You have to go check out some stats, how they've done in the recent past. Do some background information. That way you're sure you put down the right guy, and you have a better chance of winning PCM13. Okay, who do you think is going to be best placed on the stage? Sagan or Hagen? They're both really, like, alike. They have traits alike, they're really just as fast as each other, I'd say. I don't think Evabosen Hagen is that slow, so, and their name rhymes, so that's pretty interesting. So you gotta say who's gonna be best placed on stage 1, Sagan or Hagen? Who do you think is gonna be best placed on the stage, Greipel or Cavendish? Those two are just each other's nemesis. Those two are probably gonna be sprinting for a lot of these stages against each other. They're probably gonna be 1 and 2nd, or 1st or 2nd, in most of these sprinter stages. So that's gonna be exciting. Who do you think is gonna be first of these two, or best placed of these two? So who do you think is going to be best placed on the stage, Kittel or Degenkolb? This one is interesting because I don't know who they're going to sprint for. Because I've read some places that Kittel and Degenkolb are just going to go into separate trains or separate riders and just ride for it and see whoever wins it. And whoever wins the first stage or best placed in the first stage, who they're going to ride for the entire rest of the Tour de France. So that's a really important one to look after. So I prefer myself, I hope Kittel does it because I think Kittel is a better rider, but who knows? It's up to you. Who do you think is going to be best placed in the stage, Nacer Bouhanni or Arishiro? This is going to be a battle of the French teams. It's going to be exciting to see which sprinter is a better sprinter, and it's going to be exciting to see if there's actually going to matter at all, because those sprinters are probably not even going to be in top 5. But who do you think is going to be the best placed of those two riders? This one is also really exciting now. Best placed in the stage, Contador or Froome? This one is going to be really interesting because they both want to be sitting in the front. They don't want to have crashes, they don't want to have time gaps, they don't want to have defects or anything. So they're just having a lot of nerves on, sitting in the front, making sure everything's okay. So, who do you think is going to be best placed to Contador or Froome? Because that's a really tough one to say. So it's just going to be whoever, like, just is the smartest and has the best team surrounding them. Next one. Who do you think is going to be first over the intermediate sprint? There's one intermediate sprint on the stage, and this is going to be really tough to, like, predict, because you have to predict the guy has to be in the breakaway, and he has to win the sprint. That's two variables you have to get right, and that's difficult. So, good luck with that. The next one, who do you think is going to be the white jersey after stage 1? There's not a lot of young sprinters this year because there just isn't. So who do you think is going to be in the white jersey this year? I have a big favorite in my mind, but who do you think is going to be? Who do you think is going to have the mountains jersey after stage 1? This is probably going to be the most difficult, because if everyone wants to be in the mountains jersey, the first stage is the easiest one to get it, because you just have to beat one sprint, and there's only one mountain sprint on the stage, so it's going to be exciting. So who do you think is going to be in that mountains jersey after stage 1? Preferably I think it's going to be like a French rider, but that's just my opinion. So that's all the questions. You answer that, send me to in the personal messages. If you have any questions, problems, anything, just send me personal messages or reach me up on Skype. Okay, but just I want to say this, guys. Cyanide gave me this to give out to you guys. Cyanide and Focus work together to give me out this copy to you guys. That's how legit they are. They realize the PCM community is growing, and we just want to support them. So I want to say big thanks to everyone in the Cyanide and Focus community, and say Thank you a lot. This really matters to me that I don't have to go out and buy the game, because I was planning on doing a PCM13 giveaway anyway, and you give me the game, that's just legit. Thank you a lot. Go and give Cyanide and Focus a bunch of love, guys. Can't wait to see you guys compete in this Tips 10, because I think it's going to be awesome. It's going to be fun seeing you guys with your predictions and everything. So thank you guys for watching. Send me a personal message. See you guys later. Good luck.